All right, I'm going to show you a couple quick, easy fixes for some common problems. Let's say you've been knitting along 7 stitches, and all of a sudden you realize you've only got 6 stitches. So you look back, and I'm off camera. And sure enough, you've dropped a stitch right here. So you don't have to tink back, you don't have to frog it, you don't have to do a lifeline. It's very easy. For those of you who know how to crochet, if you look at stockinette stitch, it's just chains, columns of chains connected side by side. So you're going to knit over to where that dropped stitch is. In this case, I am so trying to stay on camera. It's the 4th stitch in. So I'm going to knit 3. And there's my drop stitch right down here. What you're going to do is take a small crochet hook and you are going to crochet it up. Grab that stitch, put it through the bar in the back that would have been its knitting yarn if you had caught it the first time. I really am trying to knit, repair this, and stay on camera where you can see it. Okay, so you grab it, crochet it. Oh my goodness. Grab it, crochet it. All the ladders, all the way up. Are you dizzy yet? Am I juggling around here? Grab it, single crochet it. Grab the next ladder, crochet that stitch up. Grab the next ladder. I'm still not on camera. Crochet the stitch up. Grab the next ladder. By ladder, I'm talking about that little straight piece that goes across between stitches. That would have been the yarn making your stitch if you hadn't dropped it. Then when you get all the way up to the top, you slip it back on your left-hand needle, and you're back up to 7 stitches. 7 very blurry, out of focus stitches. This is harder than you think. Not the knitting part, the camera part. And then you continue to knit across. You've got your 7 stitches back. I'll try to get a picture of this. Oh, goodness, I am so sorry about this, but you'll get the gist of it. You get your 7 stitches back and all stockinette. I call it scarring. Sometimes if you knit tightly, you're going to see a little bit of tightness in that center stitch. I call it scarring. I don't know if there is a word for it, but if you're using good wool that blocks, it'll block out evenly when you're all finished. Okay, that's one boo-boo. Another one is the opposite. Ugh, I'm grabbing another piece of yarn here. I'm not fainting or anything. You won't need your crochet hook for this one. Now this is where you started out with 7 stitches and you go, and you realize all of a sudden you have 8 stitches and you look back and you have a hole. This was created because you probably inadvertently added a yarn over, which makes lace, and it's great if you want it. It's not great if you don't want it. So you knit up to the spot where you added that stitch. Again, it's after the 3rd stitch. And you have extra stitches here. You want to get rid of them. So take that 4th stitch off, let it ladder on down until you get to that inadvertent yarn over, and just let it go. Then you start knitting. You've got 7 stitches. Your hole is gone. The only problem with this is the opposite of the other problem is that now you've got extra yarn where you knitted stitches that shouldn't be there. So now you've got extra yarn in the back, so it looks really loose. But everything's accounted for. Nothing is dropped. The hole will be gone when you block it. It's just looser because you have extra stuff. This really... Okay, I'm going to post this just to show you that I'm owning my imperfections. I hope you got something out of it. Maybe I'm better writing it. But Susan, it's for you, and if you're dizzy, just lie down for a while. It'll go away. Sorry.